Welcome back. So, making your years in the higher institution count, part 3. So, I titled this one, Start Studying Early. Are you getting it? Start studying early. Get all your lecture notes ready. I get what I'm saying? So, all the lecture notes you'll be needing, get them available before the beginning of the semester or the new session. Are you getting it? So, are you a newly admitted student? Are you getting it? You can easily get those notes from those ahead. Are you getting it? And start reading ahead. It's very important. It will do you a lot of good. So somebody might say, what if the lecture notes are different? Are you getting it? What if it comes to your own turn and the topics are different entirely? Are you getting it? So even if it's different, are you getting it? The difference won't be much. So you will do yourself a lot of good studying very early. I get it. So some students are magicians. So what they have not learned since the beginning of the semester, so they think they can learn it about 2-3 weeks to exam. I get it. They are deceiving themselves. So that's it. So you need to starting early is very important. Now let me tell you, all the readings you do when the exam is approaching, are you getting it? Or maybe like 2 or 3 days to exam, or few hours to exam. So to be honest with you, you are just stressing your brain. Are you getting it? You are just stressing your brain. So it's only those things you have been reading since that you'll be able to retain. So that's it. So that's why you need to start studying early. It's very important. So even if what you are reading is not making sense to you, it's possible. Are you getting it? Because you are new to the concepts, to the topic, you might be reading them and they might not be making sense to you. So even if they are not making sense, keep reading. I get what I'm saying? Keep reading, read ahead, continue reading. I get it. So if you continue reading it, over time, it will start making sense. And you start getting some of them, you will start understanding them. So don't join those people that read only when exam is approaching. Are you getting it? Don't join them. If you want to have a very successful year in the university, so don't join them. Are you getting it? So start reading on time is very good for you. Start reading on time, so it will do you a lot of good. It will do you a lot of good reading on time. So do you know it's possible for you to be having exam and you still be sleeping normally, your normal sleep? If it's 8 hours you sleep for 8 hours. Do you know it's possible? In case you don't, it's very much possible. Are you getting it? It's very much possible. So many students, they play a lot during the semester. Are you getting it? They flex, they do whatever they want to do. So then when exam comes, are you getting it? So within the period of exam, so they want to do all the readings at once. Are you getting it? They want to perform magic. So they think they can grab whatever they want to grab. So this is a great deceit. You are deceiving yourselves. So that's the truth. So whatever you have been reading over and over, are you getting it? Is what your brain gets familiar with. Are you getting it? And it will be easy for you to remember. So one thing about exams, let me tell you, when you're in exam condition, even things you have learned, are you getting it? You forget them easily. Even things you have learned, you forget them easily. It's only what you have learned very well that stays. It's only what you have learned very well that stays. So that's why you need to start learning early. Are you getting it? So there are some things you will learn maybe you learn a day to exam. Are you getting it? Or even hours before exam. You'll be shocked that you learn them and you know them. You'll be shocked when you get to the exam or you've forgotten. Are you getting it? Why? Because your brain is not very much familiar with them. So they fade away easily. But whatever you have been learning since the beginning of the semester that you have read over and over again, they stick to your brain and you're able to remember them easily. So I will advise you, for your own good, please start learning early so as not to stress your brain during exam, so that you feel relaxed and sleep normally and relax normally during exam. So that's that on that. So thank you. Please subscribe.